December 15th, kids. The fabulous 15th day of the legendary Advent beer calendar. December 15th. Oh. The months of December and September always make me want to sing Earth, Wind, and Fire, but the December version is always me just joking about, do you remember? The September one is always because of my, I've opened the bag, by the way. I've opened the poo bag and I've pulled out a can. Oh, this is interesting. This is another one from Tribute, the Tribute Brewing Company, which I have been enjoying the other offerings from Tribute. Wow, this is a crazy one. It's called White Legs Jalapeno Wheat Ale. Wheat ale with jalapeno peppers, and there is lots of writing on the can, and the can art is hilarious. It happens every spring. A gentle warming leads to short pants and the emergence of the dreaded white legs. I saw some white legs yesterday. Of course, the white was from the snow. Our white legs jalapeno wheat imparts just enough spice to allow the delightful essence of the peppers to come through. Interesting. 5.5% alcohol by volume. Please recycle. And of course, the standard government warning, don't break bottles on your head if you're drunk and pregnant. So, oh, let's give you guys a. I'm gonna show you the most prominent feature of the can immediately. Look at how white those legs are. That is an interesting flavor combination. I've heard of putting fruits in. I've never heard of anyone putting in a pepper. That's interesting to me. I'm sort of anxious to see how it tastes because I like jalapenos. I really do. I know people who can't handle them. This is a uh, big pint glass. So let's go with something slightly larger than a pint. We're going to go with a dab mug, which I believe is slightly above a pint. It should be a half liter, so which is a pint. Nothing wafting off of it. Let's get right into the pour. Right into the pour. So I'm gonna go a little violent on it too, so I can get some head in there. It's an interesting colored beer. It is a slightly darker amber, clear, not cloudy, with a white head. And I could smell the jalapenos. I smell mostly beer, but I could smell the jalapenos. I really like jalapenos. There's a Chinese food restaurant in my town that adds jalapenos to certain fried rice dishes. And wow, is that good? Oh, I love it. I'm just thinking about it now, and I just had dinner, but yet I would go out and get some of that right now if someone said, "Yeah, here's $15, bud." So let's just go right in and check it out, huh? Wow, 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 wow. All right. It's got a lot of pepper flavor to it. It's got a slight spice to it, slight spice. Then again, I've got a pretty fair to middle intolerance. I'm not one of those insanity hot sauce guys, but I have doused quite a few things in Cholula and Valentina in my day. So let's go back in. It's a pretty mild beer. It doesn't have like a super bitter finish to it. Bitter. First day out with the new lips. I just rented them from Costco. Yeah. Almost a slight bit of salt at the end of the flavors. The beer is nice. It's a mild beer. Doesn't have a bitter finish, but it's not a sweet beer at all. Not at all. I would say it's maybe a one or a two on the bitter scale. It leaves room for that pepper flavor, and there is a lot of the pepper flavor in it, and it's good. I'm liking it. Um, I mean, if you had this with like chips and salsa, it would probably that flavor would probably disappear. It would just taste like you're drinking a beer. But but it is very good. Um, I don't know if this would be for everyone though. I really don't. Pardon me. Pardon that burp. It's definitely a beer flavored beer, and it's got that pepper flavor just all throughout it. That's I don't know how they did that. I really don't. I mean, I've never really heard of like a savory beer. Usually, they when they're going for adding flavors to beer, it's always either spice or fruit. You know, corianders, cinnamons and nutmegs and things like that, or cherries, raspberries, blueberries. The more you drink it, the more the pepper steps back. Obviously, I don't object to this beer since I keep drinking it and drinking it. But yeah, uh, crazy to me. This is a crazy accomplishment to me. Tribute. That's just amazing what you did there. That's seriously. I've never tasted anything like it, and I'm not upset with it at all. I would probably drink several of these just because the flavor is so interesting to me that I keep trying to take it apart molecule by molecule. But it's a good beer with pepper flavor in it. So it's a nice wheat ale, but you're not getting that Hefeweizen banana bread thing to it. No, you're not getting any of the yeast out of it. It's a clean beer, so it doesn't overly linger either. But now it is a little bit cumulative on the spice because I am getting a little bit of a that buildup of spice in your mouth. So um, I can only think that I don't know. Do you think they added oil? I don't know. Like jalapeno oil? Did they go with the seeds? Did they just put some of the whites in? Did they even use natural peppers in here? Although, let's see if it's got that on the can anywhere about how they achieved it. Essence. It's not like saying natural flavors or anything like that, but um I trust Tribute though. they don't usually go for artificial ingredients in their stuff. This is danged interesting, man. I'll tell you what. Ah, I wish there was more on the can so that I could find out how they did this. I'm gonna have to look that up, man. All right, another gander at the candor. There you go, white legs. There they are. Dayglow white legs from the Tribute Brewing Company, way up in Eagle River. It's beautiful up there. You're only like a stone's throw from Lake Superior. It gets super cold right now. This time of year, super cold up there, but man, it is gorgeous, even in the cold. So, just forest for 100 miles off on one side of the road. It's one of those places. Don't get lost. Yeah. Yeah. Beer and jalapeno in equal measure throughout it. Throughout the entire swallow, there's the flavor of beer and jalapeno. And then 20, 20, 30 seconds after you swallow, your mouth clears. But now I have that lingering slight spiciness to it. And I mean, very slight for me. Um, if someone who's not has no spice tolerance at all, this would probably be unpleasant for them. But I'm not finding it unpleasant in any way, shape, or form. So uh, I wish I had some of that salt and lime. That would be really good with this. There's things that they sell locally and in liquor stores right up by the cash register. It's a little bottle shaped container, plastic container of salt and lime essence, and people add it to their tecates, their modelos, and their Coronas, and it's tasty stuff. I like it a lot. So, especially because it's lime. So, um, this is a good beer for the 15th day of September. A very interesting one. Probably the most interesting one of the calendar yet, and I'm saying from the past calendars as well. This is a very unique beer. Very, very unique. Ah, in other news, I've hit the 100 subscriber mark. Woo woo! Trumpets, applause, all sorts of stuff. Thank you for coming in and hitting that subscribe button. I do really, really, really appreciate it. Um, if you're just seeing this for the first time, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It's an interesting channel. I'm an interesting character. And then, years from now, you can say, I knew him before he was a federal criminal. So I'm going to finish this delicious beer. Oh, I never even answered the questions because I've been so blown away by the flavor of this. If I saw this in a store, would I pick it up? Yes. Yes, I would. This is so interesting that I want other beer people that are my friends to try it and tell me what they think. And I would sponsor that. I would definitely sponsor that. Uh, if someone handed this to me at a party, yeah, I'd be happy with that. And I would hope that they would have some salty snacks to go with it because this screams for salty snacks. When I go upstairs with this tiny little bit of beer left, I I'd stop at the chip cabinet and see what I could find. Maybe some popcorn. Really good, really very very good. So unique in flavor. I sure hope that one of my fellow reviewers has had this and they can comment down below about what they think of this. So, um, I will see you guys next time tomorrow. I have an awesome beer to share. Bye.